He's got to find room. Puts up a clutch, double clutch three, and banks it in. Had to put the little double clutch in it as the shot clock expired.
Getting to the basket over Gasol, and that's 35 and now 97 in his last 2 games, and most importantly, puts the Knicks up 7.
Oh, beautiful move. Anthony gets by Cunningham and finishes strong, and the Knicks within 14. Catches three-pointer, puts it in. 3-point game. And then to hit some free throws.
Melo for 3 is good. He is something. 28 points for Carmelo Anthony, his 3rd three-pointer.
That is a killer crossover right there. That is just, you just hope you don't fall down if you're the defender.
Here comes Felton with Cole back, leaves it for Anthony, and he lays it home.
Great hands from Carmelo. That was a difficult pass that he had to corral from Felton, but no problem as he finishes that lay-in in transition.
Anthony pretty up and under. And the Knicks on a 10-1 run, now have their largest lead of the night. Shumpert does a good job staying with him. Williams leans in, tried it with the left hand. Excellent defense. Oh, perfect outlet pass. And Anthony throws it down, and the Knicks up by 20. Timeout, Brooklyn. A lot of smiles on the Knicks end.
Well, Anthony drives, layup, count it, and 1. An aggressive move to the basket from Anthony. He now has 21.
Back soon as George gets down the floor, and Anthony with a beautiful defensive play knocks it out of bounds.
He does a great job zeroing in on that ball, coming down on the top. He doesn't get the arm.
Nice play by Carmelo. It's just, there's no resistance right now defensively. Remember, this was the Cleveland team a year ago, was dead last defensively.
Anthony has Shabazz on him and dispenses of Shabazz rather easily. Will get an opportunity to add to it at the free throw line.
Anthony gets inside, draws the foul, and 1. Good maneuver for Anthony for his first bucket.
Melo is so big and so good with the basketball.
Oh, a tough shot right there by Carmelo Anthony, the current Eastern Conference Player of the Week. And a 7-0 run for the Knicks.
Carmelo.
I mean, come on, what do you do about this? Carmelo Anthony on the block. Rudy Gay doesn't want to get that foul call.
To Carmelo all alone. And the Knicks with a 15-0 run. Martin alley-oop to Anthony. What a pass from Ken Martin. And Anthony just his 3rd field goal. Anthony drives, pulls up, gets to the spot, nails it again. This dazzling shooting display continues. Anthony fakes, dribbles, puts up a 3, puts it in. Big offensive rebounds to keep the possession alive, and the Knicks back with a 3. Anthony has to hoist it up. That's good. Carmelo Anthony saw a little bit of daylight as Dan just let his guard down for a second.
And he scores to give the Knicks their first lead since the early minutes when they're up 7-6.
Finds Anthony underneath. Melo puts it in, and an Indiana foul. So a 3-point chance for Anthony. He now has 10 points.
Draws the foul. Anthony showing his strength there, bringing the Knicks back within 9 of the 3rd. Anthony to the basket. Oh, what a play! Banks it in, and a foul. Got hit in with his strength, able to complete it.
That's an example of, look at how close the defender has to guard him.
Sweet spin. Find of Martin.
That was an absolute clinic.
Blair with a great outlet pass. Up the gut to Carroll. Then Melo recovers. Will send it into the front row on a block out of bounds.
Chased by Anthony. Blocked by Anthony. Gibson gets it back. He missed. Gibson again, no.
Williams the drive. Blocked by Anthony as Williams goes down hard.
If I'm Jason Kidd, I'm getting thrown out on that one.
Williams is very upset.
Anthony, he floats it and hits it over to Letterman.
You know the bad thing about that? He made that shot. So those are the shots he takes. That's why he shoots a tough percentage.
Anthony on the catch with a fake. Pulls up from the elbow. Rattles that one in. Well, he missed his first 2, and he's hit 6 in a row. Anthony backs in, double team, tough fall-away, puts it in. Tough shot from Carmelo Anthony. Knicks up 5.
Spinning baseline to elude the double team.
Brewer could do little to slow down Carmelo. Not much better result out of Ba Mute on that possession.
George on the drive. Swatted away by Anthony. and punch that ball away. Watch this what he does here. He's the best at that.
Here comes Anthony, turn in the corner, and he's headed to the line. Brilliant play by Anthony.
Steal and bucket for Carmelo and a foul.
And a chance at a third point for the Knicks.
Anthony rising. 34 for Carmelo Anthony.
What a shot by Anthony! Improvising and showing the offensive brilliance.
Anthony shooting again. Good again for three. This is sensational. 122 to 121.
And you know, Clyde, you talk about this all the time. When it's not going from there, drive to the basket, get yourself to the line.
Anthony trying to put the moves on Paul George, shoots over two Pacers and puts it in. See, that's an area in the triangle that you get to by moving the ball, him coming in from the weak side and sliding in without just standing down there.
Shot clock down at 3. Carmelo is so tough as he drills it.
Great shot that time. I mean, I don't know how much better John Salmons can play defensively there.
Shoots over a total team and puts it in. What a difficult shot. He had two Pistons draped over him, and the lead back up to 9.
Lost it after the rebound, and then knocks it away from Davis. Great recovery from Anthony.
Wall to Gortat. Blocked by Anthony, deflected all the way in the backcourt.
Aminu. Anthony coming over at the defensive end.
Good energy in this one.
Anthony from downtown, where his percentage for the season is up to 39%.
And Tucker knew right away.
Anthony draws the foul, shot's good and 1. And a chance to cut it to 7 with 1:47 remaining.
Good posting and toasting that time by Melo.
Physical matchup, great spin and score on George.
That time Melo very effervescent. Vivacious getting to the hoop.
Oh, wow. Carmelo Anthony with the shot clock winding down from about 27 feet.
Jason Smith blocked by Bargnani with second rejection. Here's Felton. Anthony throws it down. Perfectly timed pass. And the Knicks back up by 2.
Yeah, some transition dishing and switching by the Knicks now.
Excellent footwork and finish. And Anthony headed to the line.
Good manipulation by Melo. Green making the cardinal stand of defense, folks. Watch what he does. Leaves his feet. When you do that, you're very vulnerable.
Yes!
His 8th three-pointer of the night.
Carmelo Anthony.
I'm surprised the last 2 he had just made one before.
Anthony! After throwing up that air balls and back-to-back threes, he's got 28.
There's a guy that has no problem knocking down the 3.
Carmelo. How good is that?
Anthony throws it down on a pretty feed from Prigioni.
Here's the alley-oop, and the Nets did not react as Carmelo Anthony able to stuff it off the lob.
I don't think that is in jeopardy. But Melo will put up points tonight. He's coming to the line with a chance for 10. And all Kobe can do is watch.
On this lead is indelible. Carmelo putting one more in there, and he's got the stroke now. You know, he's one of the great first quarter scorers in the league.
Tough shot, but got it to go. And a three-point opportunity. Well, that was just great offense by Carmelo. Anthony one-on-one with Turner. From the elbow, fades away and hands it. 27 points now for Carmelo Anthony.
Not gamble, stay in front, get a hand up, and hope he misses.
Wow. Carmelo Anthony is on fire.
New York has made 2 threes already. They've had 10 threes or more in 10 of their last 11 games, and Carmelo now has hit 3.
And he's got the bench, the thick bench up.
Run out. Anthony, great block on Meeks.
3.1 remaining. That's a big bucket as the Knicks try and come from behind. And Anthony may have gotten a piece of it as the third quarter comes to an end.
Anthony shooting for 3. He drills it. 1:11 left. It's a 2-point game. 41 for Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony puts it up. Bang! Does it again from downtown. He's got 54. Carmelo Anthony has electrified the Garden.
fall-away jumper's up and good as the shot clock expires. And the hot shooting continues. He's got 39.
Big three off the glass. I heard him call.
Carmelo, good if it goes. Yes, sir! He puts it in. Carmelo Anthony. What a first quarter.
But ahead to Anthony. And the finish.
Anthony with 18 on 8 shots.
Pacers shooting almost 52% from the field in this game.
Carmelo into Mozgov.
And he scores and a foul.
They were calling on Mozgov. You're allowed to go straight up. And he was straight up, but then he swung at it late.
Again, as Anthony gets to the goal with the left hand.
There was the push-off. Now I'm going to take you strong. Where was the rotation on the baseline?
Anthony did it there. Counted and a foul. Took a little journey around the rim before dropping through the net and a chance for a three-point play.
Corner three. Bellies it. Anthony wants to take the young Greek national. Long three. Bellies it. Growing pains for the youngster as Carmelo Anthony, the Knicks superstar.
Melo erupted in a nick of time.
Ellis stripped and stolen by Chandler. Throws it ahead to Prigioni. Nearly lost it. Anthony for three.
Melo draining from the elbow to tie the game.
His 7th three-pointer of the night. Anthony backs in, gets in the paint, head fake, leads in, lefty leg, banks it in. Lead comes to 10 with 9 straight points.
Another turnover. Carmelo slam dunk.
Carmelo Anthony reads the passing lanes. DJ Atkinson doesn't come to the ball.
Don't have a foul to give. Anthony puts up a three and puts it in at the buzzer. Carmelo Anthony from about 30 feet out nails it to end the first period in dramatic fashion.
That's why Woodson did not take him out once he got 2 fouls.
Anthony drives, count it, and one. An explosive first quarter for Carmelo Anthony. He's got half of the Knick points. Beautiful pass, Martin to Anthony. Anthony gets past and finishes. Blew right by Tyler. And Anthony is now tied for the most points in a quarter this season. He's got 18. He didn't remember in Indiana last week. Anthony back up and in. His rebounding numbers and effort this year have been magnificent.
Outstanding. Right around 9 a game.
Back to Anthony. Up and under. Banks it in. And a foul. Carmelo Anthony with a nice feed. And the Knick lead is back to 17. Puts up a three. Pulls it. With 6 minutes of the second remaining. That will end the third quarter.
Melo just drained this shot.
Anthony to drive. Off balance. Kicks it out the corner for three. Bang! Knicks regain the lead with 53 seconds remaining.
Anthony against George. Great spin and stuff by Melo.
Carmelo Anthony, the Knicks superstar.
They've actually been scoring the ball pretty well. It's Anthony's cruise there, hammering one home over the top of LeBron.
5th by Atlanta. Shuffle pass Anthony to Bargnani.
Slick pass by Melo, underhanded.
Wow. 3-point shot with a hand in his face. You are officially on fire.
Yes, he is.
Oh, nice move as Anthony got the step of LeBron James.
Anthony on the drive, scooped it in.
He's got 18. He had 62 here a couple nights ago against the Bobcats.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
He's got that look. He's got 18.
Green on the drive. Anthony and comes up with it and saves it.
He has an uncanny knack of doing that. Very demonstratively rejecting the ball with Melo. Now looking for the three.
And knocks it down in stride.
Get the help by Shumpert and Melo rejecting the shot. And then Melo, of course, energized with the rejection and the switch.
Anthony's going to try and get one more shot off the half court of the buzzer. Oh, he puts it in from the half court. Carmelo Anthony knocks it down. 37 first half points. A scintillating display of shooting here at the Garden. Rifle pass and a finish. What a gorgeous look from Carmelo Anthony.
Hard driving move and rejected emphatically by Carmelo Anthony.
And you can hear the Knicks fans in the background. They are everywhere.
Anthony leads in. That shot is good. Carmelo Anthony with the greatest scoring game in Knicks history. He's got 62.
They're going to bring him out now so he can feel the crowd, the love of the crowd for Melo.
The highest scoring game ever here at the Garden. 62 points for Carmelo Anthony.